Hey, thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So let's take a look at the marketplace today. We got cryptocurrencies coming in at 78.5 billion for our market cap. I mean, this is astronomical. I mean, we were talking about mid 30s, just a few weeks back. We're looking at Bitcoin having 36.4 billion for a market cap alone, which is 46.4% BTC dominance. I mean, yes, it is below the 50%, but I think that that's only a matter of time till that comes, to change. We got BTC coming in at $2,228.57 on CoinMarketCap. We got $21.94 at Coinbase. There's discrepancy between the price is getting smaller, which is good. It's never good to have these discrepancies between the price of BTC. An unanimous price across the board is, usually what we want. We got Ethereum taking some gains and, continuing to move sideways with it. We got $172.91. This is amazing. We got Ripple at 31.2 cents. They're still doing quite well. We got NEM holding the same spot at 25.2 cents. We got Litecoin. Wow, look at this. Taking some big gains today. 22.3% gains, coming in at $29.70. There's still good things to happen for Litecoin. It's the silver to our gold. And at this price, it's still easily collectible. We got Dash coming in, and look at these gains again, 34.3% increase at $133.66. Dash has stepped it up again now, and now Dash is back on, key with all the other cryptocurrencies, and has, went up another run in the ladder, and it's doing pretty good for itself at this price. Let's just hope they can hold it and make sideways movement. We got Ethereum Classic. They made some big gains, and they're holding them. They're coming in at $10.35 still. This is wonderful for them. The people that are, invested strongly in Ethereum Classic, they finally started making some profit, and, that's wonderful for them. I love to see everybody do well here in the crypto space. We got Monero coming in at $42.10. Now there we go. That's some of the gains we were looking for with Monero. 24.9% that is. And Monero sat there at the 30 spot for a long time. The privacy abilities that it has are really good. A lot of people are invested in Monero. You can mine it on Genesis. There's Fluffy Pony does a great job of sponsoring Monero and publicitizing it and getting it out there to people. So marketing is a strong suit of theirs. We got Zcash. These gains are astronomical. 132.8% increase. We're coming in at $294.94. I mean, those of you that own Zcash are doing great. This is mostly due to what's happening with Zcash and JP Morgan, or going to be working together to create a enterprise blockchain. And when this news came out, is what helped pump Zcash up there. And this is going to be great. It's going to be some privacy on a blockchain, because enterprises can't have each other telling other enterprises how they're going to be investing. That would give away their secrets, or have other people do things to change their opinion based on who's doing what. So this is wonderful. And the last couple ones I got is that Steam's coming in at $1.27. That's a 16.8% increase. And we're looking at the Steam backed dollar coming in at $1.91. That's supposed to be pegged to the dollar, so it's up here at $2. I personally have been selling them off as soon as I can get them. That won't last forever. And back to the Zcash. I mean, they made some jumps, and they're in the 11th place now on the top 10 market cap. They got a new market cap of $402 million. So that's wonderful. Let's see what else we got here in the news. Okay, I noticed there was quite a bit of news about spending your BTC. Apparently, you can spend your BTC on an airline ticket now in Japan with Peach Aviation. They're going to be the first airline over there to take BTC as a payment for your airline ticket. In the UK at the airports, you're going to be able to pay for your parking with Bitcoin. To me, this doesn't. I mean, what's the point in spending your Bitcoin? I mean, we've all worked so hard to collect it. You know, we're sitting here watching it, you know, run to the moon right now. Why would you want to spend it on a plane ticket? You know, right now at this time, the best thing you can do is, you know, hold your Bitcoin, continue to watch it grow, see the fruits of your labor and all that time that, you know, you struggled to go without so that you could save money to buy Bitcoin, so that this is exactly what could happen with it. Why waste it? You know, everybody wants Bitcoin at this point in time now. You know, it started seeing mainstream mass media adoption. They're talking about it on the big news channels. And with this happening, I mean, then, you know, it's starting to bring to light to everybody else what is happening with Bitcoin and how great it is and how it is going to become the money of the future. And, you know, these people just aren't as early of adopters as we were. And that's why we should, you know, reap the fruits of our rewards here and, you know, hold on to the Bitcoin that we have, because we got it at a good price because we were in it so early, and it's going to do a lot for us. So don't go wasting it on a plane ticket, you know, or let alone paying your parking, or, I mean, getting a t-shirt, buying a hard wallet. I mean, well, $100 in Bitcoin, I mean, that could be worth $5,000 in 4 years, right? I'd much rather have $5,000 in 4 years and spend $100 of USD, you know, that is pretty much worthless now and slowly going downhill. And with the political things that's happening with Trump and the stock market crashing or going down, we're seeing everybody flood over towards BTC, bringing some of these new adopters. I mean, it's getting quite crazy out there. The next piece of news I got is StorageJ Labs. They've now become the #2 ICO spot. They raised $20 million in less than 6 hours. StorageJ is going to be data storage. You know, this is another sign of all those ICOs that are out there. You know, with this one being the #2, if you got in on it, hopefully it's not looking like a scam. StorageJ has been pretty well recognized so far. This ideal of data storage is going to be big business here. You know, not everybody can have, you know, the amount of storage needed at home. Things running on the cloud and whatnot need storage. So this is wonderful. You know, ICO is making money, and hopefully these people who purchased in at the ICO will do well. Next up, I got Genesis Mining sold out of Bitcoin contracts. They got some Ethereum and they got some Monero left. This was last night when I started taking these notes. Some people are heading over to 24 hashing. I've never used them, so I'm not going to recommend it, because usually when I recommend something to you guys, I'm personally involved with it, so I can see them paying out. I can see how they're working, so that I have a frame of reference when I talk to you. I've never used it, so I'm still going to say, if you need to buy cloud mining, Hashflare is the way to go. And then I got Shapeshift is launching Prism. It's going to be a smart contract. It's going to be a way to trade Ethereum assets without going to an exchange and leaving your coins on an exchange. It's going to be a smart contract, you know, with Shapeshift, and your Ethereum is going to represent the asset tokens. You know, this is going to be, you know, the way that trading is going to be done is starting to change. We're starting to see the concept of decentralized exchange. We're starting to see the ideal of decentralized platforms to trade all these Ethereum tokens, which are being created with the ICOs on it. So we're working on getting it out of, you know, the system of the exchanges that it's in now, which is a lot similar to the way the banks operate. You know, they hold all of the money, they tell you what's what, and if they get hacked, you pretty much get screwed, you know. So it's getting better, and, you know, that's the best thing we can hope for. And here we go with the last little bit of news I got for the day is that, you know, everyone's real excited about SegWit and that how it should be coming over here to the Bitcoin network. You know, there was talks about it potentially coming over here to the Bitcoin network early. That's not going to be able to happen. It's going to have to at least be September or later. It's going to need to wait for the implication of the SegWit that is currently running on the Bitcoin network, which is requiring the 95% adoption, I think, before it activates. We have to wait for that to completely run out before we're able to try to implement SegWit in a different fashion. So, you know, this was part of the hype on what drove the price up is that people heard that SegWit was coming to Bitcoin, and with what it did for Litecoin, you know, people have great expectations. Me personally as well. You know, I think the idea of adding privacy and smart contracts and instant sends to Bitcoin I think it's going to be wonderful. I think it'll, you know, help put an end to, you know, some of the altcoin bubble, as people are saying, and you know, things like Bitcoin, I mean, is up in the top 10 now, and I mean, no one's really heard of it all that much. You know, these things will start to end. Bitcoin will be back over 50% dominance. You know, SegWit all the way. And if you like everything you've heard here on Bitcoin and Coffee, go ahead, hit that subscribe button down there. I mean, we're coming up on 1,100 subscribers right now. We're 650 subscribers strong over at SteamIt. You know, if you're not a member over there, you should go over, sign up, upvote my post. It's one of the best things you can do to help me. If you can't do that and you need yourself a hard wallet, that's the best way to go ahead and keep your Bitcoin and altcoin safe. I got affiliate links for those below. I have an affiliate link down there to get you a discount if you're going to buy some cloud mining time at Hashflare. And best thing of all, my email address, eugeneforest20@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Let me know what your problem is. Let me know what you're trying to figure out. And you know what? We'll work through it together because I'll get you an answer. Not a problem, and it's an absolutely free service. That's why I'm here. That's what Bitcoin and Coffee is all about. We're avoiding scams. We're helping new people, and we're bringing you your daily news, you know, in a short little video so that you can get on your day and get on your way. And remember, keep those Bitcoins safe.